Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Brandon Johnson from Used Boats TV. Today I'm about to take you for a ride on a 2009 Chaparral 236 SSX bow rider. I sold this boat sight unseen, so what I'm about to do is take the customer out with me via video to show them how well the boat runs and to show them how to operate it. If you're watching this video for information, because maybe you bought a boat or considering something like this, I'm going to show you how it works on the water, so please consider subscribing. Let's go.
What it really means to live life golden.
First thing you do before you put the boat in the water is put the plug in. Back here, underneath the outdrive, right there's where it goes. Hand tight is good enough for a day on the water. Then you back your boat into the water until you see the rear end float, fire it up, unhook your strap at the front of the trailer, and you're ready to go boating. Now, once you got your boat in the water, the first thing you do before you start it is turn the battery switches on. Right here underneath the back seat, you have a dual battery switch. So right here, you'll turn this to all. The alternator is going to charge all the batteries. If we're going to stop, cove out, listen to the radio, throw an anchor, switch it to 1 or 2. That way the systems are isolated to a single battery. When we're done for the day, shut it off. You also have an external port here. Heaven forbid your batteries were to go dead. You can apply power to that. It's kind of like a jump starter point to raise the engine hatch to get to the batteries. So from there, this is a fuel injected multi-port awesome engine. So to start it, you just all clear, turn the key, just like that. Okay, 3 things the boat won't start. I will add a link to a video that explains that if you're interested down in the description. Okay, shifting really smooth. There's a trigger right here that puts it into gear. There's definitive catch for forward. Your throttle range is beyond that. It makes it very easy to dock because you can't juice it. Now back to neutral. Again, you only push the button to engage it into gear. There's reverse. This thing shifts extremely smooth. Your throttle range is beyond that. Why would you throttle down in reverse? Because you almost hit something. Now, one more thing, tilt and trim, that's the outdrive. If you're unfamiliar with how to operate tilt and trim, also in the description of the video down below, I'm going to put a link that explains how to work that. But I've had a lot of people excited to drive. As they accelerate, they trim up. Motor's going to sound and run great, boat's not going anywhere because the propellers come out of the water. So you always want to start off with that trim down. Now let's run through buttons and switches. You have tilt steering here, your key, this is a dimmer for your lights. Blower, hopefully you can hear that, ventilates the engine compartment. Horn, that's odd, that works on a cold day. Navigation lights, that's your red and green and the white light on top. When we get it back on the trailer and inside, I'll do an interior and exterior walk around video and I'll turn the lights on so you can see that. Bilge pump's automatic, you'll never use it. Docking lights are up front. Accessory is the depth finder right here. Courtesy lights are inside. Oh cool, they're blue. It's beautiful. Okay. I don't know if does it have underwater lights or no? It's got a button for it in case you were to add it someday. Water pressure, that's a pump for your systems. That's winterized right now, so we're not gonna put water in it. Captain's call exhaust, okay? Off, now you can hear how quiet the boat is. Now you can hear how amazing it sounds. Only switch that at idle speed, okay? You're choosing how your boat pumps out the water, which it's pulling in to keep the engine cool, and your exhaust. So what turns the flappers in there that chooses what you do is pencil, a little smaller diameter than a pencil. So maybe not the first time, maybe not the 10th time, but one of these times you will break those pencils that turn your flappers, okay? Engine hatch is electric. Well, that's fast. So there's your 350 mag MPI engine. Okay, I wanted Billy just to show you where those were so you see. Accessory, radio, we'll do that during our other one. But hey, the remote's working. That never happens. Going back down. Okay, so fuel tank, you have RPM here, a 4-in-1 gauge to declutter the dash. Engine temp, tilt and trim, watch. Up, down. Boy, we're going with the trim up. Let's go all the way back down. Voltage, oil pressure, speedometer, again, depth finder. This thing will tell you more than you ever want to know. That dims it for nighttime. So tank, RPM, battery voltage, oil pressure, how much fuel you got in the tank, 122.9 hours, no active alarms, display setup, you can choose what it says. So there we go. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to accelerate full speed, trim down. Trim down, we're going to push water this way, just like the video in the description is going to explain. I'm going to show you what the full speed is, trim down, show you that the boat with a load applied to it doesn't hit, miss, spit, or sputter. Then I'm going to trim up so we can reach our top speed. All right, so I'm going to take the camera from Billy. Let's go. Okay, here we go. So dead stop in all fairness. Here we are. Into gear. Man, that thing shifts smooth. See, we're just idling. So let's accelerate. Oh, I have to adjust the wheel to get down on my knee. There we go. So I adjusted this to hold it with my knee to show you. All right. So the boat pops right on the planks. It's got the dual prop drive. Man, that exhaust sounds amazing. If that doesn't make you excited, you shouldn't be fun. All right. So again, we are trimmed down all the way. This thing's got good power. Like, it really responds well. Okay, 40 trim down. Let's push it all the way. Hair over 40. Now, hair over 40, trimmed all the way down 45. Let's trim up with bringing our drives up. See, now we're going over 50. The boat's getting on top of the water. Holy manoli, almost 55. That's really getting her done. Look at that wrist tip. Yeah, almost 55 mile an hour. That's really and truly sensational. This thing really holds to the water too. Look at the steering just hold itself as I adjust it. His return. It's really impressive. Doesn't hit, miss, spit, sputter, pop, fall in its pace. Runs great. Is my snot freezing in my mustache? That's so gross. Just kidding. There she is. Trim back down, take off again. Trim up, see what we can do. Man, this boat runs good. Well, as you can see, she runs great. We're gonna go put it back on the trailer. I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Okay, so we talked in the beginning of the video about how you back the boat in the water. When you see the rear end float, that's good enough. Start it, release it, go boating. Okay? Take the trailer in the water. Putting them boats on the trailer, a lot of people struggle. And the reason for that is they get the trailer too deep in the water. The boat floats here, trailer's down here, it won't work. So you see how we can see the front bunks. The bottom bunks are more for guiding than support. The outer bunks are truly the support bunks. So this is perfect right here. So what I want to do is I want to trim up a little because we're getting close to shore. So like 4 quick clicks. I'm going to put the center of the boat in the center of the trailer. Like so. Just like that. So now, once you've got it nice and centered, nothing's herky-jerky in a boat. That's how people fall, get hurt, and you also look silly doing it. So what I want to do is just give slow, steady, applied throttle. Just slight pressure. I'm not goosing it. I'm slowly accelerating it forward. Did you fall, Bill?
I'm good.
Right there. Now you want the bow eye, which is the hook, flush with the roller. You want it tight. Otherwise, the boat's going to buck like a Bronco on the trailer. You got Broncos in New York? I know they do in Denver. Football joke. I hate the Broncos. So once you get it all the way up there and get it tight, come back to neutral, shut her down. Now, when you shut her down, all the gauges quit working. So many customers call me, they put their boat on the trailer, Brandon, my trim's not working. No, sir, the gauge quit working. If you listen, trim's up. Hopefully you can hear that. It'll either scream or shut off completely when it's all the way up. Once that's done, you can get pulled out of the water. So now, let's look at the condition. Alright, now that we got her back in the shop, we're going to take a look at the exterior and interior condition and show you that the lights work on the trailer and the boat. It's the first time I've done it this way. I hope it turns out pretty cool. Let's get started. Okay, we're starting on the starboard side. Let's just take a look at our lights. Here. I just touched up the outdrive. Just a few little electrolysis spots right here. It's kind of rubbed a little bit. I can put a scat guard on, a chrome fin if you want. But I did touch up, so there's my paint and tape around the edge. Basically the prop hub. So let's take a look at the gel coat. Let's go above the rub rail. I found two little spots. Unfortunately, when the boat's shiny, you don't notice everything. So I got in here and really looked hard. So Richard's gonna fix two spots I found Monday, and I'll text you a picture when he's done. There's one here. Okay, so let's see how it stops my fingernail. So we're gonna fix those. Docking lights, nav lights working. Okay, let's go below the rub rail. You know, again, and you saw in the first video, just, well, that's not even a nick. Well, kind of, a few nicks in the graphics, but no big deal. Trailer, we put new tires on the trailer. Okay. Drop down, look at the hole. Looks good. Okay. You got the battery hooked. So it's a 5-pin flat, 2-inch ball. Got pop cleats. Let's go above the rub rail. Below. So it just rubs in the graphics here. And then the spot I found in the gel coat that Richard's fixing, there's just some very fine little nicks right here, and they stopped my fingernail, so we're gonna fix them Monday. So this will just wet sand out. It's a very easy repair. Look at the hole. Looks great over here also. Look at the trailer. New tires. They did some carpet on the boards too. Okay. Props look great. Now let's jump inside and take a look. So we got tilt and trim here. Up and down. It's right there. The remotes do work. Hear that? Turning it back down. Oh, your ladder. Right here. This just flips in. Not a good place to leave your drain plug for a long journey, if you buy it. Okay, this is a storage compartment. Here, more cleats, transom shower. Now, be careful with these. Chaparral quit using this exact one because you push it down. If you try to turn it, it'll break. You lift up. Door. Stop kids or critters. Into the cockpit, we're gonna stay on one side. That's where a cooler will go. LED lights, hook into the arch. You got some few minor scrapes from, main handle and the bimini top on it. You can just use touch-up paint on that. There. Okay, let's do vinyl on the sun pad. This is the part we had redone. Turned out really well. Really proud of it. And then this too. Turned out excellent. See, carpeting's nice. Captain's chair. These swivel and slide and rotate. Gunnels. Flip up bolsters. We had the back portion of the cockpit cover replaced, so that turned out great. Pump out head, stereo, one of them dilly bobs that hold your phone that never work. Looks like there's a lens missing here, but the lights work. And it shuts as it's supposed to. I know everyone thinks that's not a big deal, but it is. It's actually difficult to get it to do that. So you tighten these screws up right here, where he adjusted it so it fits smooth. Wind block door here. Windshield fits good. There, see? So it looks nice. It's not bowed. in the deck. Look at the vinyl condition. It's great. More lights. This cushion comes out. A little cooler built in. You can always snap this cushion in if you want. Cockpit cover is decent. For your anchor locker and an anchor. It's clean, and we'll clean underneath everything for the most part. Okay. That's a hair. Table and pole is in there. You're probably tired of looking at the helm, but there it is again. Put the plug in that cup holder. Seat swivel and slides. Already looked at your engine. So, I sure do hope you're happy with it. We cleaned it up, we checked it out. 2 spots left to fix that I just discovered for you. I can't think of anything else, so I hope you like it. If you're watching this video, consider subscribing. I do a lot of how-to videos, and this is how I sell a boat sight unseen. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll see you on the water.